Fly Sierra closed between Delta and November 1. All aircraft taxi via south side. Runway 26, runway ends, identifier lights out of service. Bird activity vicinity airport. Brief echo runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo. Luis Munoz Marin International Airport ATIPS information Romeo. 0956 Zulu. Wind 120-7. Visibility 9er. Few clouds at 2,500. Few clouds at 9,500. Temperature 26. 2.22. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Table quadrants. ILS and visual approach is runway 10 in use. Departing runway 8. Notice to airmen. Sierra 4 closed, point F7 closed. Fly Sierra closed between Delta and November 1. All aircraft taxi via south side. Runway 26, runway ends, identifier lights out of service. Bird activity vicinity airport. Brief echo runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo.
Take left and correct to St. Cruz 4544.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the flight today. We are on the ground in San Juan, Puerto Rico, to head back to Miami now. As you've seen in the last flight, if you guys caught it or was there doing a live, we flew here from Philadelphia to San Juan, TJSJ, and now we're going to return to the mainland in Miami, Florida. So today will be flight 1613. We need to be out the blocks at 11:30 Zulu. We got 190 passengers on board. We got no jump seaters today. One lap infant on board. Total souls will be 198. Plan is to depart runway 8 via the Oconee 3 departure and PALDI transition. So let's get down to the aircraft and get this flight going so we're not late, and I'll go from there. But welcome in, everyone. And this is a very early morning flight. It is currently 5:30 a.m. local time for me, 6:30 a.m. local time, East Coast time. So So yeah, very early flight. So if you guys missed the live, welcome to watching it during the replay. Whenever you watch it. But we are on the A321 today, the stand-up to cancel livery, and we got quite a bit of non-furnishing item issues with the aircraft, but nothing crazy. We're gonna start getting everything going here so we can get these folks going and get back to Miami. Right now, we're slated to get back to Miami pretty early, about 8 minutes early, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we can stick to that schedule, get out of here on time, and make it back to Miami. We're planning for runway 9 in Miami, but that may change in flight because the winds are variable. It's supposed to be variable around the time we land, so it may be runway 27. But our arrival that we'll be using still is usable for both directions into Miami. So we'll see how that goes. We're in registration November 162 Alpha Alpha, tail number 894. And again, we got a full boat today. I think we had a full boat coming here as well, if I remember. But a full 190 passengers today. And I think things are slowly moving around here already in San Juan. So we'll see how things go. Shouldn't have any issues weather-wise along the route. We'll be cruising at flight level 340 and staying there. We should get to top of climb around 27 minutes, I think it says, and be in cruise for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Aircraft looks good. I think we got one MEL issue or a couple MEL issues, about 6 non-furnishing item issues that this aircraft currently has on it, IRL. And I think one tack issue. I think one of our wheels, I don't know if it's the main or the nose gear, but one of the tires are going to be changed out when we make it to Miami. At least that's what I'm assuming. But according to the MEL, one of the tires has to be changed out after 20 flight cycles. It's already at that point. So I'm going to just say, for the sake of the stream, they'll be replacing that tire when we make it back to Miami. But it's a nice day here in San Juan, so it should be a good flight. Beautiful departure out of here. Again, sun's already up here in San Juan, so we'll get things underway and try to hopefully push out on time and get to Miami within a reasonable time for this right start flight. Again, if we can get our flight started off on time, then that starts off the operations of hopefully getting the other flights out on time, and so forth, and we get passengers to their destinations on time or early. It's the whole purpose of it, and going from there. So we are on board here. We got our first class seats. Everything here in the cabin looks to be fine. Like I said, we'll be getting the crew on board here, and we start boarding here in about 20 minutes. So we'll start the boarding process. It's normally about 40 minutes before departure time, so about 5:50 is when we should start boarding the passengers. That gives us a good 20 minutes to look over everything, crew, and do their pre-flight discussions and everything. Make sure everything's good before they get things underway to start the boarding process. And if they find anything before the flight, it allows them to let maintenance know in case we need to hold boarding for any reason or another. And, you know, go from there. So let's get in the flight deck, start getting our stuff going, and again, make our way to Miami on time if all possible. All right. Like I said, crew should start boarding here, getting things going. We'll go over the over our route, our flight release as well. Let's pull that up. We're gonna go over this while things outside are getting going. Let's see. All right. Let's do that. Hopefully this will do everything it's supposed to do. All right, that'll be sending the fuelers out. Let's see. Fuel truck's on its way. It should start getting our crew and everything on board. Looks like catering's on their way. We'll see when our crew gets on here. Hopefully it doesn't mess up like it did on the flight here, where it doesn't do what it's supposed to. Also, let's get some other things here loaded. Scenery, so you guys know what it is. The tracker. And I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so there you guys go for that. Alright, so we got our flight release at 10:01. It is currently 10:40 Zulu. We're flag route, but we're not planning for flag fuel because we're going back to the lower 48. Again, we're TJSJ to Miami, or KMIA with flight 1613. We verified our tail number and registration number. We're IFR, American 1613 on the 15th day. Registration is 162 Alpha Alpha, tail number is 894. SJ to Miami, no alternate needed. Weather, everything looks good at our time of arrival, so we shouldn't have any issues there. Minimum fuel today is going to be 22.3. Release fuel is 25.4. We'll have should burn about 15.8 thousand pounds of fuel on this flight and arrive with 8.9. That gives us an hour, 19 minutes of arrival fuel. Cost index is 5, which means we should have some pretty nice either tailwinds or no winds to affect us for us to have such a low cost index. And typically also when we're arriving early, that normally helps. Let's get these down. Keep it as cool as we can in here. Let's see what's the temperature outside. It's 26 Celsius out here right now. 26. Alright, catering's here doing their thing. So again, TJSJ via the Oconee 3 departure, PAL-D transition. We'll be arriving in Miami via the Vice 2 arrival. Maldives transition is what we're expecting. Alright, and it looks like they're getting the fuel on board as well. The fuelers are here. Alright, we got reserve contingency fuel of 15 minutes. For some reason, we still ended up with 10%. That's probably, no, that's still about right. So 10% for some reason, added 10% fuel. Reserve fuel is 3.1. I did learn from our good friend, Wrong Side Simulation, that the 10% fuel goes into the en route reserve fuel section. I didn't know that. I never knew that in the Airbus that it goes in that slide. He talked about that in his last stream, which was cool to hear. So again, that's our minimum makeup fuel. We got 15.8 to cover 2 hours, 16 minutes of flight time, and 954 nautical miles. Taking an extra 20 minutes of dispatch fuel with us. Fuel, not dispatch fuel, but extra fuel. We're scheduled to arrive at 14:30, but it looks like we're estimated to arrive around 14:21, which is even better. Again, looks to be arriving early. We got 3 hours, 35 minutes of endurance fuel. Maintenance, that one doesn't work, but here in the remarks, here's our MEL's forward lav speaker doesn't work. So if someone's in there doing any announcements, they won't hear it. I didn't even bother to look up to see how that would work. I assume doing any announcements, they probably knock on the door and have that person come out during that time. We got a class 2 maintenance message for fuel, which those two things have been deferred by maintenance. Our NEF's power port. One thing I've noticed with the Airbus is there's a lot of power port issues on these airplanes at some of the seats. Alright, looks like catering's completed. We got a cabin, audio. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. what that stands for. I'd have to look that one. I didn't actually even look that one up. I did look up the TAC though. I knew I had saw this one before. We got 2 galley cart furnishing items, cabin crew rest trim, galley cart divider. I've seen that a lot on NDFs. And then the tire assembly. This is the part we were talking about on the ground that one of the tires have reached its flight span, so it should be getting changed out at some point here. Our flight plan from ATC, we should be going through again TJSJ Center and to Miami Center. Really gonna be the only two. We'll be switching over to Miami Center or Oceanic, I believe, 29 minutes after wheels up, and then stand on with Miami the rest of the way to Miami Airport. Our nav log, like I said, actually we look like we're gonna have. Let me see, what was that one that just popped up? Refueling board. Okay, our boarding has gone through. They should be getting on board here. Our crew should be boarding here any moment, and then, like I said, we'll be boarding the passengers in about 5 minutes. No. Alright, so we got that part going. Let's see. Actually, we're going to have headwinds, but still looking to arrive early. But yeah, I figured the winds wasn't going to be that intense for us to have such a low cost index. Yo, morning, Bill. What are you doing up this early? Let's see. Top of climb in 27 minutes. 340 minus, yeah, and we start to pick up a tailwind just before top of descent. But yeah, we'll be at cruise for we reach top of descent an hour 56 minutes after, so we'll be at cruise for about an hour 30 minutes, like I said, getting to Miami. We got again scheduled arrival 10:30 local time. Estimated is supposed to be about 9 minutes early, or 8 minutes early, it says. Oh, gotcha. You're doing an early flight back to Nashville. Gotcha. Nice. Denver to Nashville. That should be a good flight. I don't think you got no weather along. Should be any weather along that area, right? Yeah, so we need to be off by 11:50. Again, in the blocks about 14:21 is the plan. Again, I hate this thing. Bill, answer me this if you're in here. If when you look at your flight plans on the EFB, do you look at them on the EFB and the 73 or the Airbus? And if so, does it actually show the names? I believe I've seen where if I don't have the, if I don't put any names there, and it just pick random names, it'll actually show them here when I look at it on the EFB and the airplanes. But if I look at it on the website, it will show it there. It shows it on that flight plan there. But in the EFB and the airplanes, for some reason lately, I've just been not showing my pilots' names here. Always showing the dispatcher name. We got Virginia Wilkins as our dispatcher, but the pilots, it just gives me these freaking dots. And I don't know if I did something to change something to cause that, or if that just happened on its own. I don't remember. Yeah, so this is our route, which is just like the thumbnail. I start trying to get our thumbnail aircraft to face the direction of flight that we'll actually be going to. Okay, copy that. And again, the weather's north of us, our destination. So like I said, we shouldn't have any issues with the weather at all for our route and at the time of day, because we know it is Florida. Florida is going to do Florida things when the surface starts to warm up as well. Got you. Let's see, and that's 340, so mostly crosswinds, and like I said, it'll slowly kind of give us a tailwind as we get closer to Miami. In our profile view, not much going on with that, but should be pretty good. Let's see, what's our guy name? I forgot his name. Is it Mills? Hey Mills, how are you? All our crew here.
Copy, Captain. All crew are present and ready.
Sounds different. Let me adjust his audio. He sounds very loud. Oh yeah, he's loud. Let's go 80. All right, catering was out. If you guys are missing anything, let us know. Boarding's going to start here in actually 1 minute. We do have one lap infant listed on the manifest, so please just ensure we get a good closeout from passenger service.
Understood, Captain.
All right,
We'll ensure a thorough closeout for the lap infant and check for any catering needs immediately.
Let's see. Fuel. Oh yeah, they're still getting fuel on board now. Which part of the flight plan was that under? What plane are you in? Because remember, you're not using a American dispatch. But if you're in an Airbus, then it should be under the under here where it says desk info and captain signature. It should be listed right there if you're in the A321. I mean in the Airbus aircraft. Skip that. Start getting them boarded here. Now I have everything over here.
Captain, we've completed the closeout for the lap infant and confirmed that all catering items are accounted for.
Oh, that's
Everything is in order for boarding to commence smoothly.
all right, sounds good. Thank you. All right, so what's our fuel supposed to
Copy,
be?
Captain.
25.
Thank you.
25.4. Okay, so yeah, in the on here it should be desk info and captain signatures is what it should show it. But again, if you actually typed in their names, that's going to be the difference. If you didn't type the names in and it just manually generated names, it's probably going to show, because that's the only time I've actually seen it show, is if it manually generated the names. Alright, got stuff going there. Fuelers are done. We got 25.3. They shorted us a few pounds or so, but we'll take it. Alright, we got our folks boarding here now. Let's see. Alright, so also we got load closeout. Again, supposed to be closed at 7:19. That's about 11 minutes before we're supposed to depart. That's pretty accurate. It's supposed to be like 10 minutes before departure time. For reservations is what that is. Let's see. Again, 190 passengers, no jump seaters. For the flight deck or the cabin, we got one lap in for 7 crew members. Again, 198 souls on board. Let's go back to charts now, get our stuff going for that. And let's go ground charts. Airport, take off that. And that, start, let's go to, again, where we're located here. And again, we're planning for runway 8 for departure. Here we're going to be taxiing over here to runway 8 for our departure, the longest runway that we're planning for. And we're at Charlie 8. Gate, we should get a pushtail west into the apron and taxi out from there. Our departure is going to be, actually it looks like it's just a basic departure. Let's see. I don't have Discord open. You can't, it's not, it doesn't just tell you what you see, or does it not show it? You have to say the names. It should either just show all those dots like that in your EFB, or oh, you know what, you probably don't have time to type it in. That's fine. I'll look at Discord shortly. You can see. Let's see. All right, 8 climbs, say 078 to 520, then climb the left turn, heading 350 as assigned for vectors to accompany. All right, so yeah, this will be a radar vector departure. We'll plan for 078, which is runway heading. We're gonna set for 350. We're gonna set for. We don't have anything in yet. Yeah, it's not showing. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's not just me. Something changed from somebody else's side, either SimBrief or our side, for it not to list the freaking names on there. It's not a huge deal. I just like to show there since we got actual crew members that's here. Makes it kind of legit for us to have who should be there, but it is what it is. Hey Camille, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're so
Ready
quiet.
for a smooth flight today.
Now she's quiet as crap. I gotta turn her up. I hate having to always adjust the audio on these. Doing good. Are you fit for duty today?
I'm ready and fit for duty, thank you. Let's have a smooth flight today.
Let's do that. I don't have as many of those options on the side as you did. Oh, okay, got you. We're also using 2 different airlines. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so on yours it doesn't have all those tabs on yours? So it doesn't have all these tabs over here on the side like mine does for that. Yours may be in a different location then. That may be what it is. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's why I was saying, yeah, yours probably won't have it if you're looking directly at SimBrief site. It probably won't have it. Let's go here. Messages. Load data. It should be. Why do we get 30 minutes for taxi time? Should take us 30 minutes. Saying block time out at 12. Should take us that long. We should be out of here sooner than that. We'll probably get another notification here. Alright, so we got our fuel uplift of 18.7. We got 6.6 on board. We got 2,700 gallons. Here's exactly what we asked for. It was 23.3. We got 23.3. Yeah, they actually did give us exactly what we asked for. What was on the release. We'll take it. Does, but just don't have that option that lists the names. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, we'll leave that there. Cost index is 5. Cruising at 340. It's pretty warm out here in San Juan. 26. Let's go. Zero fuel weight is today. $160.0. Yeah, we'll let it do this. It's gonna be what, 10%. 1.3. We got headwinds of let's see, -6. Final let's see, it's gonna be, it actually is that part of it. He said should be let's see, 3.2 we'll say. Alright, so 1.8, put that in, but we'll update that now to 25.3. Ought to update that. 7.3, yeah, that's pretty spot on what we should arrive with. Alright, that checks out. Alright, we got that in here. Let me go back to here, see what it's doing for PAX cargo. 9,500. Zero fuel weight is not 128, nothing. 160. Oh, you know what? This may be still changed. No, that shouldn't change. No, yeah, I was gonna say that's probably gonna keep changing, so I don't need to do that. I forget that changes live as our passengers get on board. Gross weight should keep going up as well, so I won't mess with that until after everyone's on board. All right, that's what we'll do. I was messing with that way too early. Here's hoping I make it to K-Den without a PC crash. Hold on, I thought you said you was going to Nashville from Denver. Oh, you flying back to Denver from Nashville. Okay, that's right. Gotcha. Yeah, hopefully so. Are you still having issues with that Denver scenery? Or was that just the issue in 2020 where it was like glitching up pretty bad? Throw that there. Rotated the wrong way. Alright, 8 is 25.8.
Appointment 22. Altimeter 3007.
This is with my PC and
Military
general,
aircraft conducting
that's-
operations in the vicinity.
Right.
Expect radio
I
checks.
remember
Advise
that.
on initial contact.
But I know, like
you
on
have
2020,
information
you was
hotel.
having like very stuttery
Luis
issues
Munoz
in
Marin International
when
Airport.
whenever you would land at that
Information
particular
hotel.
Denver scenery. Which
0956
I believe that scenery is
Zulu.
pretty heavy.
Arriving
in
runway
itself.
0810.
Because mine like
Departing runway 08.
almost
Wind
gives like a
110
pause
7.
when that scenery
Visibility
shows
9er.
up. I wish they would
2500.
optimize that scenery.
9500.
Alright, 21.9 on ground. Towers 32.5. Actually, we got to get clearance. 26.4. You say you need a new rig. Well, I haven't really been streaming, but you got you. Got a lot to do with my PC. Got you. Yeah, like that's what I said. I know it definitely isn't just you, because I've had some issues flying into that Denver scenery. It's a good scenery, but man, it is definitely heavy on FPS, that's for sure. Alright, so we got that going. Let's see how things are looking here. Alright, it is doing its thing here. Alright, let's go to departure. We'll go prelim. So takeoff weight is supposed to be 184.8. Using runway 8. Sync the weather, calculates preliminary information. Flaps 2.05. Acceleration height 1510. We only have 656 feet of stopping margin. 151, 59, 59. Alright, we'll leave that there for now. What time is it now? 6:03. Alright, we can call and get our clearance. As well, alright, we're already on with them now. Here, we'll write this down. I think you're always going to get a little stutter at Denver anyway. It's such a, yeah, that's true. I mean, but have you had that with the new DFW scenery? Or even like the, let me see what other scenery they just came out with. Did you pick up that Atlanta scenery? And if so, did you have that issue there? Because I know that's a massive airport. Alright, we got the folks boarding in the back still. They're still doing their thing. Alright, let's call clearance. Hello, clearance. American 1613, ready to pick up our IFR clearance.
American 1613 cleared to Miami via the Acone 3 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 5000. Expect flight level 34010 departure. Departure on 19.4. Squawk 4647. Expect runway 8.
Alright, cleared to Miami via the Coney 3 departure, PAL transition, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect 34010 minutes after. Departure frequency is 19.4, squawk 4647, American 1613.
American 1613, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9 when ready.
Roger that, American 1613. He's not supposed to tell me that. 647.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 1613, departing from Luis Munoz Marin International Airport and heading to Miami. We kindly ask
he is not
your
supposed to
seats
tell me
according to
that.
your boarding passes and
I haven't
stow your
flown
hand
her
luggage in the
yet,
overhead
nor have I
bins
been to
or under the seats in front of
DFW
you.
yet.
If you require any assistance, please do not
Ah,
hesitate
got
to
you.
reach
Yeah,
out
right
to
on,
any
right
member
on.
of our crew. Thank you for choosing American Airlines,
Alright, let me see
and we
something
wish you
here.
a pleasant flight.
What was I gonna check just now? Alright, we got the fuel on board. Back air condition. Alright, we got 5,000 initial. That's set. Let's get this in here. Flight plan, TJSJ, departure, plan runway 8. Coney. It says Sapo. Maybe that one's not it. Let's see, departure. Oh, coming back to the wrong thing, charts. Oh, you know what? Nah, I guess that's what there's really no transition then, but that's what they put on there. Alright, yeah, just the Coney. Alright. So we'll leave that no transition. We got a Coney. That was supposed to say no transition. I guess not. Leave that as such. Fine, but I'm also hoping to do it where virtual UA sends me there via. Right. Yeah, that's always much better and more exciting to do. Let's see, what do we get here? 470, max that. Max takeoff, the 23.5. I actually can add that if that stays true. Let's see. Plan for the ILS 9. Box 2. What's the rest of it here? Alright, I've got. Yeah, that's what makes it fun, is to follow the schedule given. That makes it very easy then. These transition insert. Alright, we got that. Let's go back here. Let me see if I can put this in there now. Max takeoff says 23.5. That's what we should get. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Oh, you know what? That's Mac takeoff. Yeah, it's supposed to be 0 fuel weight. That's not right. We'll update that when on the final. All right, we got 2 hours, 18 minutes, 943 miles. That checks out. Let's get wind data. request. Importing your pilot's life schedule to virtual UA. I haven't really looked into that. Oh, that's cool. So you can just use your pilot's life, throw it in the UA. But that's pretty cool. And that way you don't, if that was something you decided to do. But I mean, honestly, if you have something that can do that for you, I wouldn't waste money on pilot's life then. Unless you're, flying multiple airlines and you decide to use a pilot's life for a different airline on your off time when you're not doing United stuff. But if the VA already gives a schedule, I would just stay with that. That way you don't have to, again, spend money on a program that it's kind of double working what's happening. Now, if they take away the schedule, that would be better than to get a pilot's life and then import it into their stuff. But if they're already creating it for you and you like the schedules that they create, that's really the only thing you're using a pilot's life for, is to generate schedules for you. And since they're already doing that, I wouldn't even get a pilot's life. Unless it's on sale or something and you just want to get it for the sake of getting it. Let's see. My flight plan. Alright, we look good there. Alright, that's all squared away. I think we're good here for now. We got our clearance already. Let's switch back to the ramp. And let's get tower frequency up. Yeah, especially like I said, if it's giving you good schedules that you like, and it doesn't just keep regenerating the same exact thing. If it just keeps giving you the exact same thing and you get tired of it, then yeah, I would definitely look at a pilot's life to get a little bit more variety of flights to go to. Alright, we got tower on standby there. And we're 20 minutes from departure time. Cabin's still nice and cool in the 70s. Alright, we got our flight plan in place. Fuel is already done with the seatbelt signs and such on. Can do, I think, the last I look, it goes up to 10 flights, but I have it set to 5 per schedule. Ah, got you. Well, that's good. I mean, that's pretty much what you want, because a pilot's life, occasionally you may get like 2 or 3, but I always make sure to get a full schedule so I don't have to do it again, right away. And I typically have a threshold of about 10 flights per schedule is what I'd like to see. 13, 14, and now that depends too. If it's a lot of 1,000-mile plus flights, then yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it within 10. But if it say is 12 or 13, but have like a couple, quite a few 200-mile flights, I can do 2 of those a piece in one stream. But yeah, that's pretty cool that it gives that amount, because that's about on par with a pilot's life.
9500. Temperature 26, dew point 22. Altimeter 3008. Military aircraft conducting operations in the vicinity. Expect radio checks. Advise on initial contact. You have information. India. Luis Munoz Marin International Airport. Information India. One.
India, we got it. Let's just set this to home. I'll leave that all where it's at for now. Alright, let's see. We'll wait, go over everything once we got everyone on board. What are we on the count? There's a lot of passengers. 136. We still got about 40, about 60 people left. Yeah, especially more schedule 5 would be more than enough. I was able to get through a lot of them this week because I was off. I had to work. 5 would be more than enough. I really only fly on my off days. Gosh, now is it a problem though, where you, as far as them with that schedule, like you got to get all of them done within a week or something, or it doesn't matter as long as you fly them within 1 per month like before? Let's see, what's this kid's name back here? Oh, Miles. I was calling him Mills earlier. I'm mistaken. Miles? Hey, Miles, how are things? How's the boarding process going? Everything still on schedule?
Everything is going smoothly, Captain. Boarding is on schedule and proceeding as planned.
Okay, got you, Bill. Alright, we're still boarding. This seat's wide open. Looking good here. Get ready to get out of here. This seat's almost always open. Ah, somebody's in this seat. Got a few aircraft on the ground here. Ah, somebody's in this one. We do got a full boat, so I expect all the seats to pretty much be filled. Makes sense. Schedule only lasts so long because I almost got through one and then something comes up. Next thing I know, the schedule is gone. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering if that happens. Time. How long did you have it before it disappeared? Virtual line just wants to make sure you put power it in once a month. Right. So they kept that standard as normal. Makes sense. It does have a red light on it. That's cool. These guys are just about done. Pretty much done. It's just still open. But like I said, it looks good today. Should be a good flight for us to get out of here without an issue. Oh, let me see. Probably couldn't hear me from out there. I was saying, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the usual still, you only have to do at least one flight. But I was saying, how long did it go? Did you have those 5 before it disappeared? Was it like a month? A couple weeks? 3 weeks or something maybe? To kind of at least give you a window of how long you can keep those 5 before they pull them.
Clearance, place on the departure, smooth inquiry confirmed, and Fox 4506.
Seems like ever since I came over with 24, I didn't have this issue with 20. Ah, got you. All right, we're at 170 and we still have about 10 minutes to go.
02 Bravo, contact tower.
Got all our team on. There should be a nice departure out of here. Things should look correct here on our numbers. Let's see, it should start getting up there to where it needs to be at. So 150.
Clearance copy, stand by number 1.
Oh yeah, and gross is at 176.
Coming 20 seconds. Order.
And flight decks are ground. We're going to start the APU now.
November Lima Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Say again, please.
They do this every single time. Starting the APU.
Morning.
Roger. APU start approved.
I don't need your approval to start it. Let's get it going.
Inline 6201, clear to clear to Mike Delta Papa Charlie Airport via Alpha, look on the departure, left for heading 350, maintain 5000, expect flight level 18010 minutes after the departure frequency 119 wind force, squawk 1324, 82 Sierra number. Is off.
I haven't updated the, it says light compared to 2024. Because I came over trying to get the right settings for it.
Inline 6201, read back right, what's the parking?
Ah, I can believe it.
Copy, don't say, thank you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. Alright, we're online. EGT looks good. We got power.
2509, descent 1, altimeter 3009.
Disconnect external power there. And flight decks are ground. We got a good start on the APU. Please disconnect the GPU and PCA.
1854, when able, I'll need the estimate for cruise, requested altitude and number. GPU.
I'm still missing one. Give me the 190. There it goes. Alright, but the gross weight is still incorrect. Alright, we got everyone. Let's update the zero fuel. It would low by like 7,000 pounds. Alright, 160091. It always adds more cargo instead of passengers.
2022, runway 8, taxi via November Lima Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Let's go here. I was still kind of close.
That's one ground courtesy call. American 8141, movement on A321.
I'm gonna get 8141 heavy ground, thanks for the courtesy call, ADCR.
That's what it should be.
Is our clearance still good, or do we need to re-amend?
Okay, 65, change runway 10 and contact tower.
Quite some time now.
And I'm gonna get 8141 heavy second. You said something about revisions?
Yeah, we just want to make sure our clearance is still good. We're on a little bit of a delay.
Affirmative, we time update your flight plan, so it's good to go.
Okay, we really do
That
appreciate that.
Alright, we got everybody on board.
Roger.
Let's see. Check some numbers here. Make sure we're there. Departure 178. That's not right. Takeoff weight. Hopefully that didn't update it. shouldn't have. Let me make sure. It should have changed it here. $186 gross. Why are we 186 gross? Takeoff weight 184. How did that end up going to 161,041? Let's go back to 160,090.
Proceed with a pushback tail west.
No, I won't even change it now. 186. Takeoff is like 2,000.
3730, San Juan Center, good morning. Climb maintain, flight level 360.
Let's go to 160. We'll just claim we'll take it out of the Gross rate is 186.
And for the push.
Still give me 178 here. Let me change that. So at least this will be correct. 184.8. 84.8. Takeoff is 24.9, I think is what it came out to. Set that. Calculate again. Let's see. Alright, Camille, our takeoff data, we got V speeds 151, 159, 159. Will be flex temp 47, flaps 2, trim up 0.9. After takeoff, flaps retract above 164, slats retract above 217, and flaps 0 above 236.
Thank you for the takeoff data, Hatchet. We're set for departure.
Oh. Alright, go ahead and brief the departure. So we can go ahead and get ready. We've got T-minus 3 minutes.
We will be departing from runway 8, flying the Akoni 3 departure with an initial climb altitude clearance to 5,000 feet.
This will be mine, right?
Altitude is 18,000 feet. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile. Weather at departure shows no significant issues. In the event of an engine failure below 400 feet, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400 feet, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climb altitude to 3,000 feet before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We've been cleared as flight. Squawk code is 4647, and departure frequency will be 119.4. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 2. V1 is 151 knots, VR is 159 knots, V2 is 159 knots, flex temp 47 DGC. We'll climb altitude out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Hatchet.
50. Alright, sounds good. Got beacon light on, we get we'll get it on afterwards. Let's get bleeds on. Crap, it's probably hot back there. I forgot to turn bleeds on. It's like 84. Forgot to turn the bleed on.
753 cross Dino at 11,000, 3010.
Alright, fought off 1 and 2. Alright, temperatures just start to come back. Cooper back there. Alright, slides are all armed. We're good back there. Let's call tower. Hello ground, American 1613 at Charlie 8. Looking for push and start.
Proceed via November 1, November.
American 1613, San Juan ground, push and start approved. Face northwest.
Alright, push and start approved, tail west, American 1613.
Ground, runway 10, taxi via November.
Alright, flight deck to ground, we got clear to push, tail west.
35 companies on ground, go ahead.
Releasing park and brake now.
35 companies to get over to 126.45.
Oops, wrong thing. Why do we switch that? Did I accidentally do that? And flight deck to ground, clear to push, tail west. Releasing park and brake now.
1048, 10-1.
Roger. And bye.
Alright, park and brake released. Right on time. Getting us pushed out of here. We'll try to get things going. Got a company aircraft over there. Again, we need to be off the ground by 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 1613, departing from Luis Munoz Marin International Airport to Miami. We anticipate a flight time of approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration as it contains important information.
Alright, start number 1 now.
Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and
Roger.
strap to tighten. Remember, the seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and ensure window blinds are open for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatory. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Hold the mask firmly, place it over your nose and breathe. Secure your
7263, ground, hold the push.
life vest.
Top 40 ground.
To use, pull it out.
Can you still get ETP in my flight plan? Like it thinks I'm on a international routing or something.
Floor level lighting will guide you.
Delta 7263 behind the twin system, push back.
Yeah, that's strange.
Behind the sector, push back, full tail north.
Aircraft.
Full tail north after the touchdown. Delta.
All personal
Skyline ground, hello, American 141 has a position for taxi.
If any electronic device becomes hot or shows signs of damage, please inform a crew member right away. Safety
Coming at 8141, heavy runway 8, taxi via Papa Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Papa Hotel Alpha Sierra, runway
Good there, start
American
2.
8141.
Alright guys, we got a good start on number 1, starter number 2 now, and setting the park and brake.
Roger. Starting number 2 now.
In company, Sierra, November, Sierra. Top 35, ground, go ahead. Top 35, it should be on November to November.
Alright, James are good. Got bleeds off the engines. Engine bleed available. Good there. Alright, we got a good sign off there. Alright. Bleed off. Master off. He does turn alley here. And of course he does. He's probably parking at this same gate we just pushed out of, most likely. get this stuff going. On, off. Let's go flaps 2. Go flight controls.
Windward 841,
That's all set.
1365.
5,000, trim up 0.09. 0.
Windward 805, transfer frequency 1875.
Alright, flap 2 set and checked. Go max brakes on.
Windward 805, 10
Alright, just waiting on the cabin check. Let's do a flight controls check. Left. That looks good. We got flaps extended. Get that down. Go right. Actually, we just did that aft. Forward. We got some making up to do for our landing in Miami this time. We was terrible on our landing when we landed. We had a big bounce on the landing. Not terrible on the G-force, but the landing rate was like 650 or something like that. Yo, what up, crews? Welcome in. Right, neutral, left, neutral. We're good there. All right, we got everything set there. Let's go to flight plan. All right, we're good to go. Let's get the
CGS 711, radar service terminated.
everything's good.
12610.
Good there. AP should be spooling down. Use golden. Yeah, it's dialing out now. Cooling down, and cabin looks normal. Alright, everything's armed. Feels good. Flight control check. Check, check.
We filed direct from this airport to Kilo Foxtrot.
Come on, JetBlue 767, we're on the ground. If not, say like cancel.
Please file again.
We got Delta going somewhere. Alright, let's get going. No worries, Bill. No worries. Let's check the ATIS.
Ability 9er. View at 2500. View at 9er 500. Temperature 26. Dew point 22. Altimeter 3008. Military aircraft conducting operations in the vicinity. Expect radio checks. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Alright, it's information India.
Luis Munoz.
I think that's what it was earlier. Alright, let's go. My brakes. Look good. Let's go over the ground. Get off of him. Let's get 19-4.
Flight on the west departure, heading 330 and squawk.
Probably should have went the opposite direction.
3.
Hello, ground American 1613. We have information India, ready to taxi runway 8. Right on, Bill, right on.
American 1613, San Juan ground, runway 08 taxi via November, Sierra.
Alright, runway 8 via November, Sierra, American 1613. Alright, that's literally what we have. Let's get you out the way. And what we were looking at earlier. Let's get the chart back up. Spin her around.
Flight 3377, San Juan ground, please target is catching tailwind.
Yeah, so left on November and then Sierra up there. So we landed runway 10 when we came here, and now we're going to be taking off on runway 8.
863, runway 8 taxi via November, Lima, Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Oh crap.
November, Lima, Hotel Alpha Sierra, Delta 763.
Oh,
hey, ground JetBlue 904 forward, Alpha 804.
Gentleman 904, ground 80 Sierra, non-current, switchback approach Tele.
Switch approach Tele, JetBlue 904, thank you.
Serenity 905 planes, I have your flight right now.
We kind of got an uphill to go as well.
Serenity 905, copy. Unfortunately, I think it will need a revision. Let me touch real quick.
Yeah, 10 minutes to get there. Let's go. Ah, crap, look like my bit rate's dropped off the board. It's probably gonna be crappy looking right now for a minute. We'll see, hopefully it gets back up there. Alright, yeah, it's going, it's kind of going back up there. It's kind of all over the place right now. Looks like it's better. Right and left.
Number 963 Hotel Lima, ground runway 8, taxi via
Cabin crew take seats for departure.
November Lima Hotel Alpha.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Okay, go to Lima after Lima Hotel Alpha.
Ready to go.
Serenity 905, now I have the revision advisory copy is going to be a full round flight. Serenity 905, you're cleared now to Kilo Foxtrot Lima Airport via the Aconi 3 departure, Sapo transition, Yankee 399er.
Yeah, like I said, the scenery's not bad looking. It's pretty good scenery.
Direct Ola 3 arrival, direct destination.
I think now we'd start monitoring tower. Yeah, because we're almost there. Alright, Camille, you have the radios now.
Alright, I have the radios now.
Did I pronounce your name correctly? I don't know if it's Camilla or Camille. I don't remember.
Yes, you pronounced it correctly. Thank you for asking.
Sure thing.
For the M company, enter runway 8 at 09.
We got 7 minutes left. We got looks like we'll be on time here.
Right, está gerente de la sala de Telerama.
No, es permitido de runway 5 on and for salud.
Hello, Tower, American 1613, holding short runway 08, ready for departure.
American American 1613, San Juan Tower, runway 08, winds 100 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08, cleared for takeoff. American 1613.
Our approach looks clear. Got nothing showing on the radar either.
Line 04 departure.
Contact to departure, kami con AIRLINES. Kabalikan, buen día.
That's
Buen día.
Just throw each one of those on as well. Alright, runway looks clear from what we can see. We got the sun in our face. Oh, sun's right in our face on this takeoff. Alright, we're looking good here. Going 520, and then a left turn to 350. We got head and select set. I got manual flex SRS climb, runway climb on standby flex 47. Looks good. Let's get going. Alright, there's 100 knots. RP1. And rotate. And positive rate, gear up. And after 520, we'll switch. We'll start, there we go. We'll start our left turn of 350.
American 1613, contact departure.
Contacting departure. American 1613. From 1, departure. American 1613. Good morning. Climbing through 1500.
American 1613, San Juan departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Turn left heading 325, direct a Cone when able. Then as filed.
Right, flaps 1.
Approach
Checks.
53, 12 for 11 with Sierra.
Chapter 753, San Juan approach, good morning.
Chapter
Expect
190.
runway 10 approach, descend and maintain 4,000, proceed direct to the San Juan DOR.
Flight level 190. Left heading 325, direct to Canoe when able, then as filed. American 1613.
25 set. And flaps up. Speed checks.
American 1613, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. American 1613.
230 radar contact 5 miles east of the St. Croix Airport, Dallas. 230, copy that, stay direct to
There's
Canby.
San Juan behind us. Let's go AP1 set.
Canby, Top Tango, Alpha, November.
And it said direct to a Coney when able. So now let's
Chapter
get
1233 is 5 miles from Renzi, turn left heading at 130, maintain 2,500,
Sir.
so establish on the localizer, clear for the ILS, runway 10 approach.
this one for spoilers. We're looking good. I see you later, Puerto Rico.
JetBlue 1233, traffic is low factor.
Lovely.
Alright, through 5,000. We got it sent up to 200. A little rocky. Alright, we left early and looked around. I always forget to look at my min food before we leave. It was 22.3. We had 23.6 now.
You're about 4 and 12 and time over 1,400 feet on a 5-mile final. Contact CENTCOM Tower 1818 today. November 97681, contact CENTCOM Tower 1818 today. 1903, turn right heading on 290. Your traffic to follow will be at your 1 o'clock and 5 miles eastbound, JetBlue Airbus 322,400. 1903, ladder. JetBlue 1233, contact the San Juan Tower 122.05, traffic is no factor today.
329, get for
American 1613, climb and maintain flight level 260.
2606.
Flight level 260. American 161.
What did she say? She sounds like she does not want to be at work today, though. It sounds terrible right now. Alright, got a cabin climb of 500 feet per minute. Cabin altitude already 1750. We're looking good there on everything so far. Through 8,700 now. Passing 900,000.
I want to approach number 902, uniform state about 330 on the heading, 2,200, climbing 2,500.
102 uniform Sierra, on the pressure, air contact contact.
Well, you're going to be localized to 10 now, number 902, uniform Sierra.
Uniform Sierra, come on, saying 30.
Left heading 300, number 902, uniform Sierra.
I thought you said it still pulls it from, Bill, I thought you said it still pulls it from say intentions anyway. It lights off.
In flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, and we appreciate your patience. Thank you for choosing American Airlines for your journey today.
I swear I thought you said it still pulls it from say intentions now. Or does it not? Alright, through 10,000, we're accelerating the cruise.
Go direct gate bar, contact center 118.15. Okay, 1, someone approach right down, someone from your 3010.
Oh, it's the other beyond ATC, gotcha.
American 1613, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300. American 1613.
Alright, we're making good timing at least. Probably be a little earlier than planned as well. So far, saying we're going to land with 11.7.
7 miles northwest, the first one up in your 3009. Fly the 2.7.
Sound approach, good morning, Sierra 5150, 5,500 information, Sierra.
Big 908, fly the low shore.
Alright, do 14,000. So far, we're looking good. It was a good takeoff. Those numbers were pretty legit. We hit V1 right at, said we're supposed to only have about 641 feet remaining for that. That looked pretty close to that. Beyond ATC, I wish they would add. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, that makes sense.
Good morning, 1 November 146, Alpha Bravo, ground level 210.
146 Alpha Bravo, 7 approach morning, that's confirmation, Olympia 1
American 1613, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340.
3407. Alright, 11:30, claiming we're out at 11:32. It's probably when we started the engines, I think, where real A-cars goes off of. We left on time. We pushed out the gate on time. No delays.
American 1613, contact San Juan Center on 118.15.
Contacting San Juan Center on 118.15. American 1613. San Juan Center. American 1613. Good morning. 16,000 for flight level 340.
She kind of sound muffled.
American 1613, San Juan Center, good morning.
Coming up on 18,000. Standard, standard, and standard on his side. We get secondary lights out. And we should be good here. Let's see what the temperatures look like outside. Plus 14, we should be good through this layer. We'll go and get the seatbelt signs off now. 190 at 1 knot. I can't even believe 1 knot showing up. Early morning flight out of here. Take it. Be in Miami in about an hour and a half. We'll be starting our descent hour and a half in. Cruz, you doing any flying today as well? Here to go off of. We'll just do that. We're good there. 4647 is in. Alright, how do we do on that departure?
The departure went smoothly. We're currently climbing to our cruising altitude of flight level 340. Let me know if you need anything else. Hatch it.
Alright, sounds good. I feel like we shouldn't be landing with so much freaking fuel. 11.4 seems very excessive. Extra 8.2. That's right. 60. Yeah, that can't be right. planning with that much more, then we definitely plan for too much fuel. Way too much fuel. We're still plus, just now plus 9 through 230. Yeah, I believe so. That's what he was saying earlier, typically on his days off. But I was seeing if you was doing any flying crews. Yeah, true that though, Bill. Man, did you guys see that news of the skydive airplane that crashed and killed the pilot and 11 skydivers? I saw it yesterday. Looks like it happened in Missouri. And the moment I saw it on Instagram. The moment I saw it, I knew that plane had to have crashed on takeoff. I knew it, and sure enough, that's what happened. Shortly after takeoff, the aircraft crashed and killed all of them, which is freaking crazy. I think I'll be flying. Got you. Because when I first saw it, I was like, there's no way. It's rarely ever where a skydive airplane crashes and kills the skydivers. So I knew the moment I saw that it had to have happened right after takeoff. Because obviously, if they're in the air, there's no way they're gonna. They're not all gonna jump out. Most of the time, there's just enough or not enough force to keep them stuck in there, and they, jump out to safety and pull the chutes. But yeah, that one sucked. Couldn't believe that happened. That was about the only news I saw, other than the crazy people in New York fighting over a basketball game and rioting and tearing up the city. Looks like some of the same thing happened in San Antonio because of the team lost. It's freaking wild. I don't think it's ever that serious. It's never that serious. Hey Camille, where are you from? Let's see where she's from.
I'm from Annecy, France. It's a beautiful place near the Alps.
What'd she say? I didn't even hear her. Let me turn her up. And how long have you been flying for the airline? Nice, you flown into Miami before?
Yes, I've flown into Miami several times. It's a busy airport, but quite manageable with good preparation.
Oh, yeah, that Gulfstream. From what it looks like, they took off from that airport and had I think it was what they said was a hydraulic issue or something that happened after takeoff, so they tried to turn around and come back, and that's when they crashed. The gear collapsed, which would make sense if they lost hydraulics. didn't fully lock in. They skidded, exited the runway, and just that was terrible. I thought for sure that was gonna end with them, you know, just skidding along and being just fine. I was not expecting that freaking explosion to happen. I was not expecting that to happen. The moment, yeah, there you go. The moment I saw that explosion, I was like, yeah, that does not look like that's gonna end well. And it's saying 1 center frequency is not too great. You know what we can use together here? Let's grab this. It's got a lot more frequencies with it. We'll use it. Alright, so you guys are definitely going to get, at least for the next month, some more early morning streams, but it'll likely be around maybe 10 a.m. Because we just did our bid at work for our new schedules. We actually did it yesterday, and I'll be going back to overnight again. I was semi-overnight on this schedule, where I worked 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. And now I'll be going back 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. is what the new schedule will be. So we'll, like I said, we'll be doing some morning departures. Like I said, it'll probably be close to like 10 a.m. maybe. And that way I get the flight in again when I get off work and then go to sleep. Because really I only need to go to sleep by around like 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2, maybe 3. Yeah, maybe 3 the latest. That'll still give me 5 hours of sleep at best. So yeah, I'll be actually off now. Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. On the new bid, which is going to start on the 4th of July. Which is going to be great. Well, I don't know. I don't know how this schedule is going to roll into that new bid because I normally work Saturday and Sundays. This will be the first time I get Saturday, Sundays off. Which would be cool. I haven't seen these type of days off in a long time. Even at my old job, I didn't have these kind of days off. So I've gotten to that point in seniority to get these days off, so that's going to be cool. Yeah, and in the morning at that, Bill, because normally it's good times for you is normally at night, you know, later at night. So yeah, so now they're probably, yeah, so that means I'll be streaming on, because I'll be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the streams then now move to those days, if I can do them when I get off work. I'm still awake. So yeah, I'll be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, Mondays now. So like I said, it'll give me a weekend off. At least through the month of July for the most part. Like I said, this bid is supposed to take us all the way through to, it's supposed to be a 3-month bid is what I believe they said. So July, August, September. And then the next bid will start in like October. But hopefully by then I would have already moved over to dispatch by then. Should have been moved over to dispatch by then. So we'll see how that goes. And And then I'm not sure what the schedule's going to go to then at that point. I'll still have 3 days off though, because even in dispatch, it's still a 4-on, 3-off schedule.
Center cleared from the Ponce Airport to the Orlando Airport via the Wilford 2 departure. Bravo, Quebec, November transition.
All right, 1,000 feet to go. We're 24 minutes into the climb.
7,000, expect 3610 south to departure. Departure frequency 134.3, clock 2156.
We've already cleared away from that anyway. There we go, and let's see. Now we're going to Antox. Supposed to reach it at 12:29 with 18.1.
768 just confirmed frequency.
But actually,
134.3.
12:19 and 19.
768 read back correct and advise on number
4
1.
minutes ahead on this one. Let's see, fuel-wise. Saying 20. All right, so our fuel looks to be on par. That says 19.3, so we're like 700 pounds over. And again, we're supposed to arrive at 8.9, so this will eventually go down. I think once we pick up that, well, actually, we already got a headwind, but our fuel is looking to be where it's supposed to be. 20.2. Oh, that's a little bit more, almost 1,000 pounds over. So at best we should be expecting about 9.8, 9.9 maybe arrival fuel, so maybe 1,000 pounds more than normal.
Dear guests, we are now cruising at a comfortable altitude. The cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. Be sure to try our popular pretzel bites and refreshing fruit juices from the menu. After the service, selected items from the American Airlines shop will also be available for your browsing pleasure. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
All right, we're looking good. All right, this is the airline, yeah. Airline ops, yep, see, we did push on time. I knew we did. Nice and quiet up here. Alright, so now we cruise. Make our way back to Miami. And then, like I said, our next flight's going to be in the 787-800 going from Miami back to Philadelphia. That's going to be pretty fun.
Good morning, Gemini 6201 out of 6,200.
That's going to be a fun flight, getting to check out the 787. Like I said, this will be the first flight that we do on the 787. Again, I'll be doing a checkout flight in it so I can kind of get familiar with it. I was thinking I may do like a checkout flight just between like DFW to El Paso or something, or maybe to Abilene. And then a turnaround flight, come right back to DFW just to get a feel for the 7-8 before we do the actual flight from Miami to back to Philadelphia. Yep, 787-8. Let me make sure. I believe that's the one it is. Yeah, -8. That's what we'll be doing that flight in. It's the one 787 flight we have on the schedule, and it's not going crossing continents, so we'll take it. You know what, that fuel on board may be the problem based on what we put in
American
the
13, contact San Juan Center on 135.7.
Contacting San Juan Center on 135.7. American 1613. San Juan Center. American 1613. Good morning. With you. Flight level 340.
She sounds stuffy.
American 1613, San Juan Center, good morning.
So I'm waiting for Vector. Vector at first is going to be a dash. Oh, that's the first one that they're bringing out is the dash 9. Eventually they'll have them all. And of course it's obviously going just to 2024, which is cool. Like I said, there's going to be have to be something that I'm very interested in order to get 2024, and I may get it again just for specific planes. And everything else that I own that works fine for me, I'll probably keep flying in 2020. I'll try to make sure to set it up correctly if I do get 24. Because I know, Bill, like you said, when you installed it, you had problems with having 2020 and 2024 on, like it messed up your community folder or something. So I'll make sure to do some good research on that to not screw with both sims. Because I feel like I've seen some people still use it. I know Stearman Driver still uses. He was while he was beta testing. The SP1 for the Max. He was still using 2020 and going back and forth between that and 24. So yeah, hopefully I can do that. That way I don't end up spending a crap ton of money. And on the typical planes I fly, I can just fly it in here and like. If I wanted the new 7.8, I could do that, or even if like certain other aircraft that I'll just be dying to have, I could just fly that in 24. Because scenery isn't going to be an issue for me to care about.
Miami Center on 125.1.
I was going to say we already contacted them, but yeah, that's about right.
125.1. American 1613. American 1613. Good morning. With you, flight level 340.
American 1613, Miami Center, good morning.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Y'all been watching any of the videos for FS Expo? So the word is, they said, from what I heard, is it's supposed to be in Vegas again next year. And from, I was listening to Sky Command on Penz's channel. I think they said that's supposed to eventually be the permanent location. Instead of constantly moving around, it'd always be in Vegas. That sounds like the perfect place to do it too, though. If that's the place to go, that sounds like the perfect location.
Hey, Captain Hatchet. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
Yes, I'll take a coffee, and let me get some of those Biscoff cookies, please.
Understood, Captain. We'll bring coffee and Biscoff cookies to the flight deck now.
Those good melt in your mouth Biscoff. Man, I was telling my coworkers, those freaking Biscoff cookies are legit. But then I found dipping them into some hot cocoa, man, it melts in your mouth like butter. I was like, oh yeah, I'm never eating these the same again. Hot cocoa, dipping them in the Biscoffs in that, like I said, just turns into butter. Love it. But yeah, sounds like there's quite a bit of new stuff. Did Vector even say? Did they say anything? I didn't get to catch all of this, all of the expo stuff. But did they say anything new at the expo? Did anybody catch the videos? Anything? Did they say anything new at the expo? Were they even there? Ah, got you. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, we have catering up in the same room that we're in, and they're always hiding like cookies, the chips, the granola snacks. Like I actually got a bag. These things are freaking good. It's the granola bakes by Cooper Street. It's blueberry pomegranate. Things are top notch. So they'll have like a basket sitting on their desk for anybody to grab when they have extras, especially like if a flight swapped off an aircraft and they had already catered it. They'll just bring a lot of the leftovers up there and people just get them. They have the like the beef jerky, occasionally some Oreos.
Coffee and Biscoff cookies. Enjoy. Let me know if you need anything else.
All right, Miles, thank you very much. How are things going in the cabin?
Everything is going smoothly in the cabin, Captain. Passengers are comfortable and the service is progressing well.
All right, sounds good. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Captain. We will continue to provide excellent service.
But yeah, so that the Biscoff cookies. Occasionally they've had Oreos in there. I think like first class snacks get is Oreos are in that or something, I'm guessing. What else? They have these chips that almost look like Doritos. I forgot the name of them, but I've had those before. They're actually pretty good. But they're made from like some I forgot what they're made from. I don't know what they're made from. Like some sort of bean or something. I don't know. But they're pretty good. They almost taste like Doritos. So I'll definitely be raiding their desk again once I'm fully back on overnight. But also the other fun part about this is now that I'll be getting off at 6 in the morning, I'll actually be able to go down to the gates and go hop on some aircraft while I'm still at work. Because normally I'd go do it when I get off work at 2 in the morning. But now I'll really be able to go downstairs and go hang out, still be at work. Go hang out, jump on some aircraft, get us some new pictures and some videos. And I'll probably also go down to the ramp because I just found out that we actually have a ramp vest upstairs as well. My MODs, they keep them in there. There's like a file cabinet in the center on the podium. So I'll probably definitely go grab one of those and leave whoever's upstairs. Because it should normally always be at least 2 or 3 of us per night. So I'll go run down there probably like between maybe 2 and 3 before the AM team come in. And I'll probably, once we get kicked off, when the 4 a.m.ers come in, I'll probably go down there and go hop on some airplanes before everything really start moving around and passengers start coming in and start boarding and such.
November 850,
so that'll be pretty fun. So you keep the Biscoff cookies stacked up, Bill? Those Biscoffs be on, they definitely hit the spot. That's for certain. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, we're 54 minutes from block time. 39 minutes air time. We're on Miami Center. Not much going on. Just looking at a box of 62 to 64 minute packaging too. Oh yeah, man, you got a whole store work. Jeez. Yeah, you can't beat that, man. Yeah, that's how the ones the catering has up there with us. They got like they did a 2x2 pack, or a pack of 2, I mean. Alright, we got ATIS. Looks like Oscars will arrive at runway 9, which is what we planned for. So I think IRL they may still be doing 27. I don't remember for sure. Let's see, altitude 004. Like I said earlier, it was showing around the time we arrived, it's supposed to be variable on the winds. What does it say? Winds 260 at 4. They may have flipped the runways. They may have flipped the airport, but if they did, then we're gonna plan for that. Switch it up. We planned for the eastbound runways just for fuel purposes. So worst case we land 9er, we got the fuel forward. Best case we land 27, which will shave some time off and save some fuel. So we'll see what they tell us here as well. Saying 10.3 now, that's starting to look a little better. Let's see.
Just speed 849, Miami Center, areas of moderate distance, precipitation 12 o'clock, 120 miles, area 30 miles in diameter, Palm Beach altimeter 3004. 817, contact Miami Center 133.85.
I think we'll just stay where we are.
JetBlue 1002, Miami Center, final maintain flight level 370.
65 miles and such. The one right in front of us there, BGT.
Sandia 300, clear to express free.
Cruz, you said you were going to start a flight here soon as well. Where did you plan on flying to today? Hey, we got on board that's going to require assistance deplaning once we arrive.
We currently do not have any passengers requiring special assistance for deep planning upon arrival, Captain. All guests are accounted for and comfortable.
All right, Miles. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Captain.
All right, so yeah, we're smooth sailing back to Miami.
69 Miami Center, Palm Beach altimeter 3004.
I tell you what, I am looking forward to that Princess Juliana flight. We'll be flying that flight in the MAX. Going there. I'm very much looking forward to that flight. So by the time we get to that flight, I'll definitely be I'll probably go ahead and update the SP1 then for the MAX. I just didn't want to initially because I didn't want to, in case there were any flaws in it or problems in it, I don't want to deal with it right then since we don't have a flight in the MAX right now. And especially how it has to be installed and saying you got to get rid of all the liveries and all of that. Hopefully by the time that flight comes up, all of the delivery developers will be done with, they would have updated them by then. So I think I have like 7 MAX liveries. So hopefully, I believe he did say J Aviation was updating his from what they said in the Discord. And I think Silky Smooth has a few that I have as well. So I got to uninstall those and install the updated ones, so hopefully they'll be ready to go by the time we get going. Oh, who's just flying near us? Let's see who is this up here. Nick. American Airlines is going MDPP to Miami as well on Pilot's Life. It's a company flight.
India 300, contact Miami Center 126.37.
Coming up on the equal time point as well. Already got traffic in the air near us. Top of descent. Let's also see what our descent's going to look like. Our top of descent's at 493 miles, 1341. So about an hour, 10 minutes from now. So you think there is more AA liveries than UA? Yeah, even just this whole time with the MAX in itself that's been out. I think I had like only maybe a few liveries for the MAX for United. But yeah, there's quite a bit of AA liveries on the MAX. Definitely right about that. AA liveries 2020 as well, sir. But 2024 we heard of. Oh, really? It's like livery gods for saking us UA pilots, right? Part of the amount of Phoenix liveries for UA I must have. Really, I'm surprised these things they haven't been updated by now. That is wild. You think by now they would have updated them? At least in the Phoenix of all things. 2024 has been out 2 years. You think they definitely would have updated those by now? Let's see. All right, 483. What was our descent profile looking like? 258. All right, that looks normal. We are cost index 5, so be descending pretty slow, but let's make sure on our charts though we don't have any speed restrictions that we need to uphold. We also get some other stuff here, ground charts.
November 90 South Bravo 917,000.
Nothing else there. I usually go back to start now. Vice 2. Alright, we do have some speed restrictions. We'll be coming in from Maldives. 280, 210, 280 at Jets, then slowing down at 250. So you got to set at least 280 on the descent profile.
November 902 Alpha Bravo, clear direct to March number.
There we go. Got to at least set it for that. It'll start to slow down as it should from that point. Yeah, we should end up, again, if we're taking runway 9, be going out this way and bring it back around. But if they switch it to 27, which like I said, I'm not sure if that's the actives right now. I'll look it up here and see. Pretty blues down there.
American 1299, clear direct to Kilo. November 902 Alpha Bravo, contact Miami Center 1. American 1299, contact Miami Center 134.35. Level 190.
So yeah, we'll see. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna look at it on what the actual ATIS is. Sim brief. They like to show us still. Let's see, arrival. We have swapped to the to 27s. The west runway is what they changed it to. So we'll try to plan for that. They should give us that if we request it. Which this arrival, as I said, is the same arrival. So we can still use the same arrival without swapping arrivals for the runway. So let's plan for runway 27 now. We'll switch this. That's what they have as the actives. Let's 27. Still the same. Star Vice 2 transition still the same. And let's look at the chart here to be via. Let's get ILS out of there.
November 775, Mike Juliet, descend at Maintain level 210.
Looks like via Hendon, maybe? Tubes, I think Tubes is the one. Yeah, I think it's Tubes if I'm not mistaken. We'll roll with that. Insert. We're definitely going to save some fuel. Looks like 1404 is the time as well. I'm supposed to be in 1430 is when we need to be in the gate. Alright, you said, let's see. Her hardly the amount finished due for 2020. Last time I checked, DFW, that issue at Echo 8 still has not been addressed. Oh yeah, the one you sent me the picture of went from like Echo 8 to Echo 10 or something like that, I think it was. With the ground stuff. That's another reason I really haven't been in a hurry to fly there. Got you, that makes sense. Yeah, I did see in the on Any Builds forum, somebody else did say something about that. I remember that. And they said they was seeing the same problem for those same gates. And the fact that they haven't updated that's absolutely terrible. That's why I feel like Any Builds is their scenery's good, but I feel like they're just rushing all of this scenery out. They found the golden nugget of creating scenery with ease, but they don't care to go back to fix any of it when it messes up. Is what it looks like to me. When things wasn't set correctly the initial time, then it's like it just takes them forever to go back to fix these things. Because that should have easily been updated already, especially if that's really the only location and it's that small of an area that needs to be fixed. It definitely shouldn't take them long to go and fix that, correct that issue.
The 3905, contact Miami Center 134.2. Tacoma 77, climbing maintained by level 290.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say it's just kind of strange that they are taking that long. I feel like some other people was complaining about the JFK scenery as well from some time ago that should have been updated. The one thing I've seen when I did fly in the JFK is just the bridge, the Alpha and Bravo bridge, I think it is. Like right on top of the bridge, the texture just goes straight to like 20 megapixels or something. I mean, just 20 pixels. It just goes straight to just a blur of a texture right there on top of the bridge.
Delta 2339, amend Delta 16 by level 330. November 631 Delta Hotel, Miami Center, areas of moderate to extreme precipitation, 11 o'clock, 125 miles, area 20 miles in diameter. Stat 551, contact Miami Center 134.2.
Yeah, at least we're rolling all the way in with Miami Center at this point.
Tacoma 77, climb and maintain by level 310. 21, contact Miami Center 134.2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give me something to eat, then go to sleep. Yeah, I just stayed up when I got off work. I didn't even go to sleep. Just started getting the flight plan going for the flight. Got the stream set up for it to get it going. So yeah. How's the flight going for you so far, Bill? Oh, hold on. You said hopefully Chicago here comes out good with no issues after without experience for DFW. Yeah, true that. And normally they're because they showed a did they show a trailer for Chicago O'Hare? I feel like they did show a trailer for O'Hare, right? Because you know normally if they show a trailer, that means it's about to drop soon. Trailer comes out.
Almost 77 and about to campsite level 410. That'll be the final thing.
That's even like that. These certain kind of sceneries is definitely making me feel like if they don't retro fit it to 2020, I may have to end up upgrading. I don't want to. Now also, whenever I get over to a legacy carrier at dispatch, I'll definitely be. Money won't be an issue then, but as of right now, I can't afford to just be upgrading. And then I was hearing somebody talking about at the expo, I think it was it was either Kenco or London Controller I was watching, and it was talking about how they're doing something for, I know maybe it was Flights with Joel I was looking at. He was saying something about 2028's gonna be coming out and it'll be right around the corner, and it's like, Jesus, crap's turned into a console game for sure. It's gonna keep popping out a new one every 4 years, and eventually it'll probably be every 2 years, like a freaking iPhone or something. Any build is definitely popping these sceneries out like it's nothing. That is for sure.
Number 802 Golf Alpha, Miami Center area is a moderate distance precipitation 11 to 1 o'clock. 100 miles area is 15 miles diameter, group altimeter 3004. Number 775 Mike Juliet, contact Miami Center 134.2. Tacoma 77, contact Miami Center 134.35. November 200 Mike Foxtrot, Miami Center. Areas of moderate to extreme precipitation, 11 to 1 o'clock, 120 miles. Areas 20 miles in diameter. Report altimeter 3004.
Let's see what we got here. Get Miami up. Taft Report. 500. Yeah, we should be able to get the visual. I'll ask him to be playing. That's the other thing I realized too on my go-arounds with say intentions. I gotta actually say the runway number that we're going around on. I think that's why I've been getting the issues before with contact and approach, where I just said we're on the go-around. They don't have a clue what runway that is. So I believe it's best to say the runway that we're going around on, so they can vector us properly. But also, I found that if I say that I have a visual also for the specific runway, they'll clear me for the visual for that runway instead of just saying plan for it. So I think on the last, like a flight or two ago, I think I did that, and they was clearing us for the visual. So that's what we'll be doing. And to here, we should be doing that. We're probably going to be doing that as well here in the into Miami. We'll try to request the visual approach.
American 1613, contact Miami Center on 123.775.
Contacting Miami Center on 123.775. American 1613. Miami Center, American 1613. Good morning. With you, flight level 340.
American 1613, Miami Center identified. Good morning.
Let's see.
Aviator 149, contact Miami Center 133.85.
Tower over there.
November 715 Delta Romeo, Miami Center, areas of monitor stream precipitation 1 o'clock, 180 miles, area 30 miles per diameter. Delta 314, clear direct to Florida. Envoy 4039, clear direct to Martin Harbor, areas of moderate to heavy precipitation, 1 o'clock, 0 miles, areas 15 miles per diameter. November 322 Hotel Alpha, Miami Center, areas of moderate to heavy precipitation, 1 o'clock, 30 miles, areas 1 to 5 miles in diameter, Freeport altimeter 3004. And I do have Freeport's non-radar approach airspace and about 30 miles away, 6,000 and below. So either I'll have to terminate you when you get close, or you can find 7,500. Number 322 Hotel Alpha, Roger. Express at 314, contact Miami Center 134.35. Medevac 65 in the Juliet, Miami Center, areas of moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock, 100 miles, area 20 miles per diameter.
Getting a little bumpy here. Should have already bow switched around to be in the tailwind. But I guess not. 1254, like 1341. 1338 it says.
November 802 Golf Alpha, The correct VFR altitude for your directional flight is an odd altitude, plus 500 for your April 7000 bend. November 802 Golf Alpha, roger. November 631 Delta Hotel, contact Miami Center, 126.37.
I don't know, it just keeps restarting. It's not actually even doing anything. Alright, good thing we did start the chrono there. It's pretty good.
Convoy 4039, Denmark. Convoy 4039, contact Miami Center 134.2, they'll have lower for you.
Flight getting back in Miami. It's gonna look like on 10.6. landed on 270 before as well, so see how that works out for us.
Digital application and progressive 3004. Zero 43, my chef, Scatter Mark, June 5th station, total about 120 miles left, 25 miles. Django 043, minus center red.
Alright, let's get our information in for our arrival. Runway 9, looks like 10.6. 160, it'll be 170.6. It looks like we can use low brakes. Also, actually, I may have to run this through sim if we have a let's see if we auto throttle off. Actually, we got to reduce to 270. Oh, even less. All right, let's see charts. Lassos, land hold short 97, 49, 1230. Don't really have any lasso down here. Yeah, that would be going the opposite direction. Not for us landing. Yes, we're good landing. We're good on that. Alright, so let's go arrival. Let's see, let's get this stuff in here at 260 at 6. 146, it said. We'll send it up to 148. Alright, flaps full, ILS 27.
Back 65 in the Juliet, contact 9 center 132.95.
And low on the
Radio
brakes.
2 South Alpha, contact 9 center 126.37, releasing second 8 minutes.
Alright, Camille, our landing data, we're going to be planning for ILS 27 approach. Minimums will be 209. Will be approach speed 148, full flaps, and low on the auto brakes.
Got it, Hatchet. We'll plan for the ILS approach to runway 27 with minimums at 209 feet, approach speed of 148 knots, full flaps and low auto brakes. Let me know if you need anything else.
Well, I feel like she's finna call. Hopefully she doesn't. They almost always do every single freaking time. Every time. So hopefully she doesn't. Alright, good. Should be good.
Zero Mike Foxtrot, contact 90 center 134.2.
Also, let me get our frequencies here. Alright, ATIS is 1915.
A322 Hotel Alpha, contact 90 center 134.2.
Let's see. 272. This would be 18. 3 for Tower.
75 Delta, you can expect it.
If they actually picked it up, I can give that to us. Let's see. Alright, now obviously ground would be 27.5.
Air 75 Delta Romeo, contact 9 center 134.2 with the request.
Yeah, I'm not sure what gate we're gonna get, but we'll figure it out once we get our ACARs. Alright, we're all ready though for the arrival. We'll have her brief it once we get our gate information.
American 1613, contact Miami Center on 124.525.
Contacting Miami Center on 124.525. American 1613. Miami Center, American 1613. Good morning. Maintaining flight level 340.
76, expect the answer.
Alright, we don't need to contact operations on the ground for any wheelchairs. We're good on that. Like I said, we're just waiting to see what our gate's going to be. And I'll request, if they don't assign it to us, we'll see about getting the ILS 27.
Bravo, my center, people, 3004, Scanner Martin, the station closed, about 25,000, traffic, 10 miles. Zero 7 California, checked in, Jacob Citizen, those legs like to cross Jacob 7000, two customers 3004. Emirates 213, feedback ticket. Islander 043, contact Miami Center 126.32. Islander 043, contact Miami Center 126.32. Emirates 213, contact Miami Center 132.15. LJ 451 Miami Center, Roger. I'll hire for you.
Man, it's beautiful out here. Caribbean.
We're coming out Bravo, Fox, not here, maintain 5,000. No, 3170 Alpha, Bear, first terminate, contact you for approach 126.5. November 3170 Alpha, Bear, first terminate, contact you for approach 126.5. Eclipse 3170 Alpha, Mike. LJ 451, climbing K1 13,000. November 3170 Alpha, Mike.
Hey, Captain Hatchet. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
Oh, thank you. I'm good for now.
Copy, Captain.
For 9 Kilowatt to Miami, Center, arrive time K1 10,000.
LJ 451, clear direct handle. Flight Jet 450 Miami, center Roger. Delta 1767 up and down 1,000 feet, clear request. Delta 1760, clear direct packet. November 20 Alpha Whiskey, contact Miami, center 134.2. LJ 451, contact Miami, center 135.6. Roger, I'm open at this moment. As well, 323, Miami Center, Roger. Free pumping at 3004. Are you going to Mars Harbor? As well, 323, clear direct Mars Harbor. November 7 Alpha Bravo, send altitude, going to maintain 8,000.
Oh, they actually got us planned for the ILS-27. Nice.
Flight Jet 535, Miami Center, clear direct Mars Harbor, climb maintain altitude 230. For 99 Kilo Whiskey, clear direct destination, climb maintain 15,000. Flight Jet 585, Mount Harris precipitation, 12 o'clock, 40 miles, there's 5 miles of sailing. Or 99 Kilo Whiskey, Mendelssohn, maintain 13,000. Asher 4323, traffic 1 o'clock, 10 miles northwest now, so jet will be at 8,000 before midnight. Number 7 Alpha Bravo, traffic 11 o'clock, 10 miles eastbound, a CA31 at 7,000, maintain 8,000 before Navajo in sight. Buster 585, Buster 4 Cruise, Whale direct Mars Harbor. Southwest 617, Miami Center, Miami, 11 Global Fox 2. Salmon. Southwest 617, deviation Article approved, and Whale direct Mars.
Now time for breakfast. Dang, you got to beat me. Well, you left like an hour before me, right, Bill? How was the arrival and how was the weather in Denver? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it after the flight here.
get your 10 o'clock, about 5 miles from Navajo 7000.
Nice, nice.
So 99 Kilo Whiskey, my station 12 o'clock and 55 miles there, 5 miles from there. Got it. Sir, 68 Delta Air, Miami. Roger. Sir, 7 out Bravo traffic no longer back.
We still haven't picked up any ATIS information yet.
Sir, 65 Delta Air, Miami. Center time, maintain 110,000. November 27405, contact Miami Center 134.2. November 27405, Miami Center 134.2. WestJet 450, descend and maintain, flight level 240. November 7 out Bravo, contact line, corrected Palm Beach Coast 125.2. WestJet 585, contact Miami Center 126.37.
Alright, coming up over the mainlands. Oh no, actually this is still
And
look like
Skyline
Caymans.
145 Miami Center, Roger, the default 3004. November 225, Delta Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 410. And Alex, direct first, about 2
Yeah, we got to make up though for that landing we had landing into San Juan. I think we were so
NAL Airport.
struck by the
Information pop-up.
information pop.
1253 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 27, 26 left, 30, 26 right. Wind 260 at 6. Visibility 10. View at 3000, scattered at 24,000. Temperature 29er, dew point 24. Altimeter 3005. Density altitude 1500 feet. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information pop-up. Miami International Airport, information pop-up.
Alright, the information pop is what we got. Gotcha, Bill. As we go around, maybe the second time was too high the first time. Wasn't streamed. Oh, it wasn't streamed this time. Gotcha. Just flew it normal to make sure I can make it into Denver without any issues. That's why. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. My bad. Gotcha. Do you also get better FPS too when you don't stream? Has that helped? Yeah, because I know obviously OBS is going to take a hit from OBS. Ah, got you.
Yep, 17, 10,
Hey Miles, we're going to be starting our descent in about 10 minutes.
Copy, Captain. Preparing the cabin for descent now.
As about 3.1 Miami, center people up center 3004.
Say I got the FSL going to Boston. This is going to be interesting. FSL is my biggest FPS killer. Oh, gotcha. Really, that is wild. But I guess, and it's wild because Flight Sim FS Labs isn't even that, like, the textures don't look anywhere near good as the Phoenix does for it to be that much of a FPS killer. That is pretty wild.
Blackjack, 150 contact Miami, center 134, correction, 132.95, 3295.
Let me see.
November 628 Delta Air, contact Miami.
Oh, I'm just now getting a notification from the one earlier. Let me see that you sent. Oh, I see. They literally have it, I guess, broken down by the way y'all's flight plans are different from ours. But somewhere on there it should still have the information. The dispatch and the ATC and flight log. Let's see. Wallace Howie. I wonder if that's the dispatcher. Yeah, that's a weird. I didn't know it was that drastically different.
November 225 Delta, contact Miami, center 126.32, good day.
Really on mine, not sure what the heck is going on lately, but yeah, looks like the two buses has been easy. So yeah, that's wild, man. It's very wild. Coming up on top of the descent, freaking. Let's see. Company hasn't sent us our gate yet.
JetBlue 1777, turn 17 left, Texas fine. Blackjack 342 is going to maintain final 200.
There we go. We got a company message now.
American 414, beginning to descend now.
Is that our gate?
American 414, beginning to descend now.
Oh, it's not just for crew that's going to be off here. Pretty much those guys. Alright, we'll be looking for our gate
American 1613, contact Miami Center on 134.8.
Contacting Miami Center on 134.8. American 1613. Miami Center, American 1613. Good morning, at flight level 340.
American 1613, Miami Center identified. Good morning.
Like right now, I'm getting 70 FPS in the Phoenix. I swear sometimes I get worse FPS in the 7.3 than I do the Phoenix. And again, even with that, the textures are much less great in that one. So it is kind of odd how that works. I do get much better FPS in this airplane most times. Very weird though. See how busy it is in
Jeffrey 1777, clear direct packet.
let's see, what are we looking at? Arrival rate still of 36 in Miami. We're supposed to be arriving around 14:30. Only 6 departures compared to 36 arrivals. So we'll see if we even get that. Maybe why we haven't gotten a gate assigned yet, because of doesn't look like there's going to be as many departures going out as there should be. Actually, we'll be getting here around 1400. It's showing 1 departure scheduled right now at 1400. 2 of them already passed the time frame, so it is a good chance we may be holding waiting for our gate, which also likely to be why we haven't received our gate.
Jeffrey 12.6, direct Wolfo, then direct Kilo. American 414, contact Miami Center 132.15. Just 3215, sir. Course.
There.
American 893, to the maintain flight level 240.
Starting that descent here soon. There's a message, should be our gate information. Alright, Echo 10 is our gate. Sweet. Alright, Camille, brief the arrival.
We'll be arriving in Miami on runway 27 using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the VIS-2 arrival. Transition level is 18,000 feet. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 27. Weather at arrival shows winds 260 at 6 knots. Few clouds at 3,000 feet. Scattered at 4,000 feet. No significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure.
Alright, at least we're parking on the south side of the ramp. So we don't have to taxi too long. It look like we'll be entering via either 117 or 119 to the ramp.
We'll configure for landing with flaps full.
Alright, sounds good.
Final approach speed will be 148 knots. Once on the ground, we'll be taxiing to gate E10. I think we're ready for the arrival. Hatch it.
You sound so chill. Got restraint seat.
American 1613, descend via VC2 to 3000, magic transition to Miami, altimeter 3005.
5 CPL Foxtrot, contact Miami Center 134.2.
Might transition to Miami. Altimeter 3005. American 1613.
Mike, center maintain.
Got our descent clearance.
35,000 for me.
Take it.
Aztec 123021, contact Miami Center 134.2. Number 14530, I do have lost communications instructions, advise ready to copy. And November 14530, in the event of lost communication, contact Miami Center 134.2 in 8 minutes, 34.2 in 8 minutes.
Alright, we're late. Let's start the descent. We're already behind. Let's see, where's our initial descent?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Miami. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Set that. Step down as needed.
And now 22 Bravo Romeo. Number 22 Bravo Romeo, Roger. They're not making via call airport 7,500. I'll give you a better altitude this moment. Roger.
I'll give it a little bit of drag there. The back on profile. We're set 210 now. We also check and see if there actually is a gate open.
765 is extra, Miami, Center, Roger. Submitting in 5421, Miami, Center, Roger.
UAL 558 going to Boston 170 on my plane to Boston. I'm off to breakfast. Right on. Back for the actual arrival. Gotcha. We're in our descent now. Looking good. But let's check. Let's see.
Cheers, 992 Mike, Miami, Center, Roger. The free fall altimeter is 004.
Let's see. I can't see.
And here is 992 Mike, altimeter 004.
Foxtrot.
JetBlue 1246 for the direct kilo.
See Echo 10. Oh,
number 55 Bravo Romeo, you head to Nassau.
Actually, Echo 10 is open as of what I see. It looks to be open.
I'm sorry, 2 Bravo Romeo, thank you.
So it looks like we'll be just fine. From the looks of it. 340. I can speed break in. Pretty blues. Get this set as well. Was it information popper, I believe. Let's see what time is it. It's on top of the hour, so it'll still be the same information popper.
I do have lost communication instructions advised, ready to copy. North 46 off Bravo 9, sorry. And actually, my sister, you're landing West End Airport. Airport is 12 o'clock in about 65 miles. This report is advised and just get closer. Roger, let me know. JetBlue 1246, contact Miami Center 134.35, 3435. Dominican 6421, up and down 1,000 feet, fair request.
Look good, depressurizing. It's 29 Celsius on the ground here too. We get below 10,000, we'll drop the cabin temps all the way down and keep it as cool as possible. 29 is really like 80 degrees, it's not too terrible.
North 46 off Bravo, stand by. I also will move you up and down 2,000 feet going out of Florida, stay request. And North 6 off Bravo, Roger, stand by for that. November 32934, Miami Center, hello, squawk 3511, the Fort Lauderdale 3005. And number 32934, stay altitude again, I'm showing you level, I intensity located at 4,500. The 32934, Roger, radar contact 25 miles west of Freeport, and I'm sorry, the PA32 going FXT. Number 32934, I heard FXT, or PA32 going FXT or PA27? Number 32934, Roger, the Fort Lauderdale 3005.
And out of 18,000, we're already at 280 on the speed as well. Within that range.
November 625 Bravo Alpha, contact Miami Center 134.2.
18. Turn off zone.
American 1613, contact Miami approach on 120.5.
Contacting Miami approach on 120.5. American 1613. Miami approach. American 1613. Good morning, flight level 190 for 3000.
American 1613, Miami approach. Good morning, Miami altimeter 3005. Expect the ILS runway 27 approach into Miami. Advise you have information pop up.
Alright, we do got information popping.
Miami altimeter 3005. Expecting the ILS runway 27 approach. American 1613.
That's good. ILS. And Miami approach American 1613. We do have information popping.
American 1613, good morning.
Oh, that's not what it's supposed to be. 10,000.
Delta 1528, fly heading 190, descend and maintain 8,000.
190, 8,000, Delta 1528.
Got some ships down here. Beautiful day over Florida.
Thank you on GPS 126, right approach, maintain 280 on the seat, so by.
Our destination in here in PSXT and our gate, since it actually is open. Echo 10, where are you? There you go.
Delta 90 Miami first, thank you on GPS 126, right approach, reduce speed 250. Delta 1528, reduce speed 210 knots.
210 for Delta 1528.
America 1530, turn 10 degrees to the right, descend and maintain 6,000.
Dead right, down to 6,000.
America 604, descend and maintain 11,000, flight heading 230.
Flight heading 230, descend and
Be slowing down here as well. Got 6,000 there.
Delta 890, if you happen to be a little high because of the speed reduction, no worries.
Looks like somebody broke the probably altitude restriction. Let's go straight to twos from Shane.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Miami. Please ensure that all electronic devices are turned off and stowed away until we arrive at the gate. Kindly return your tray tables to their upright position and make sure your seats are also in the full upright position. Fasten your seatbelt securely. The weather in Miami is currently warm and pleasant. Our assigned gate is gate 10. Thank you for your cooperation and for flying with American Airlines today.
American 604, proceed rank road.
Pursue to that road. American 604.
American 604, traffic at your 1 o'clock and 8 miles, heading eastbound level at 10,000 Airbus. Delta 1528, descend.
6,000 up 6,000.
America 414, 170 knots, so Jodak Tower 118.3, good day.
170 to Jodak over to Tower, American 414.
America 1530, descend and maintain 3,000.
Out of 10.
Down to 3,000 now, American 1530.
Yeah, that's just too landing. That says 10.7. We're already at 10.8. I don't see that happening. Stay at 6,000 until these must be at or above 10,000.
American 1530, turn 5 degrees left.
5 left, American 1530. And approach American 604, question lower.
American 604, descend maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000, American 604.
Delta 1528, providing 240, 3,000, so established clear on our GPS runway 26 right approach.
240, 3,000, so down 6,000. Or the RNAV 26 right approach, so down 1528.
American 604, reduce speed 210.
210, American 604.
American 1530, fly heading 180.
180 on the heading, American 1530.
Delta 1528, reduce speed 190.
190 for Delta 1528.
Delta 2347, just fly your present heading and descend.
He actually gave us down to 3,000 as well.
3,000 present.
So we'll actually continue down to
Delta
3.
890, reduce speed 210. American 1530, turn right heading 240, 2,000, so established clear on that 26 right approach.
Right turn 240, 2,000 till established, clear for the RNAV 26 right, American 1530.
Hopefully we start to get the
American 604,
DME
just
here.
fly your present heading.
Present heading, American 604.
American 1530.
At approach American 1613, we have the visual runway 27.
17. American 1530, y'all are going.
Delta 890,
American
close roads at above
1613,
6,000, clear on our GPS.
How about
26
clear me
right
for the
approach.
visual?
Roads at above 6,000,
American 604, descend and maintain 3,000.
maintain 3,000, American 604.
Delta 2347, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right, Delta 2347.
American 1613, 12 miles from Jazz. Maintain present heading. Descend and maintain altitude 1,800 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 approach.
Maintain present heading. Descend and maintain 1800 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 approach. American 1613.
That's more.
Delta 2347, turn right heading 240, 3,000, so established, clear on our 26 right.
Right turn 240, 3,000, so established for the RNAV GPS 26 right, Delta 2347.
American 604, fly heading 190.
190, American 604.
Delta 2347, speed 170, maintain at the Jordan. Use contact tower 118.3 today.
18.3, 170 to Jordan, Delta 2347.
like we're kind of getting rocked around here a little bit. Let's go flaps 1. Speed checks was almost way below green dot speed at 1800.
American 1613, contact Miami Tower on 118.3.
Contacting Miami Tower on 118.3. American 1613. Miami Tower, American 1613. Good morning.
Localizers captured, glide slope
approach.
as well. Let's on the approach. Localizers captured, waiting for the glide slope.
1613 Miami Tower, roger, continue approach.
Left at Lima 10. Intersection departure.
Alright, glide slope captured.
Convoy 3679, Lima 3.
1,000 for the go
cross
around.
26 left, contact ground point today.
American 1613, runway 27, winds 260 at 6, clear to land.
Runway 26 right,
flap
clear to
2.
land.
Runway 27, clear to land. American 1613.
We got our clearance to land. Cabin crew take seats for landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Be saying anything. 148. Speed checks, flaps 3. 148.
Chassis 101, traffic 4 mile final, cross runway 26
Speed checks
right,
again,
full set of
flaps.
26 left at Lima 10.
Spoiler's armed. Got our clearance to land. This is beautiful right here. There's some screenshots there. Alright, we got go around altitude 4,003 green on the gear. Flaps full, spoilers are armed, lights are up. Cabin crew's been notified to be seated, seatbelt signs are on.
30, turn left at Lima
And
2,
we're
traffic
stabilized on the
position, cross
approach.
26 left, contact ground point good day.
Cross Lima 2, cross 26 left, and over the tower on the other side of the
Over to ground point.
Mod controls.
Chassis 101, Miami Tower, running 26 left at Lima 10, line up and wait, traffic crosses downfield.
1,000.
Stabilized. Look good, slightly low here.
Chassis 101 on departure, turn left heading 210, runway 26 left at Lima 10, clear for takeoff.
500.
American 2744, Miami Tower, runway 26 left, full length, line up and wait.
Hello, Tower, American 604, R9, 26 right.
American 604, Miami Tower, runway 26 right, clear land.
26 right, clear land, American 604.
100 above.
Miami Tower, Air Rescue 3.
Air Rescue 3, Miami Tower.
5 miles north, 500. Request entry will be southwest turnpike, southbound at Miami.
Air Rescue 3, transition to the Bravo approved, radar contact, Miami altimeter 3005.
3005, Air Rescue 3.
Delta 1528, Lima 2, traffic holds in position, cross runway 26 left, contact ground point 8, good day.
I was gonna say, I know it's gonna be good if we hear 5 versus. Nice speed brakes extended.
Delta 890, Miami Tower, runway 26 right,
Knots.
Chassis 101, contact departure, good day.
90 knots. Versus out. My brakes.
American 1613, exit at Tango 4 if able. Contact ground on 121.8.
Exit at Tango 4 if able. Switching to ground on 121.8. American 1613. Miami ground. American 1613. Good morning. Cleared off runway.
Figure 1589, Miami ground, runway 26 left, taxi via Mike. American 1589, I'm in the instructions, November 12th, Miami.
American 1613, Miami ground, taxi to gate E10 via Tango 4, Tango, Sierra 3, Sierra uniform, hold short of runway 30. Good day.
American 256, monitor tower on 118.3.
We get that flap open there.
Moving on a 765 heavy, monitor tower 123.9.
Gate Echo 10 via Tango 4, Tango, Sierra 3, Sierra uniform, hold short of runway 30.
Follow the traffic straight ahead.
American 1613.
American 1530, you're going to give way to 2 southbound on Yankee, and then continue via November.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami. Did you know that Miami is home to the only Everglades ecosystem in the world?
Delta 1528, you can turn right on JJ and join Papa to the ramp, so give way to 2 at Yankee, 2737.
On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with American Airlines. The local time
All right,
is 10:02
welcome to Miami. On our way to the gate.
American 1589, monitor tower 118.3.
Flight 230 to New York departs at 11:15 from gate D15, and flight 350 to Los Angeles departs at 11:30 from gate E20. Thank you.
That was a weird thank you. All right, what did he give us? Tango, Sierra 3, Sierra.
Hold short of November.
All right, Sierra uniform. We'll hold short of runway 30. He said. Yeah, we'll go in via spot 19. So already on ground, we'll go to 30.5.
6.50 Miami.
We are standby frequency.
I only heard 757, only tug 6150 tug. Tug 6150, say again.
Alright, 30.5.
Tug 6150, do you need a pushback? You're ready to pull forward. Tug 6150, proceed via Sierra, Yankee, and Romeo. No, spot 4, American 620, can expect runway 27.
I will get brakes on.
For Unit 42, 76 Heavy Miami ground, just hold short of taxiway Zulu for now. I'm going to have an aircraft under tow, taxiing into Cargo City. American 2915, give way to the company heading to your left and join Mike.
That sounds terrible.
American 411, Miami ground. It's going to be runway 27, taxi via Whiskey and Quebec, give way to Delta. Thank you, and then American 620, you're going to give way to 2, that's eastbound on November, and then runway 27, taxi November, and hold short of Whiskey.
Yeah, we need to be in the gate by 14, what, 30?
2347 Miami ground,
We're
taxi
still
Mike,
about
hold short of Papa.
20 minutes early, 25.
American 604
Take
Miami
it.
ground, taxi Mike, and hold short of JJ. American 643, monitor tower on a 123.9er. By American 821, monitor tower on 123.9er. American 2915, monitor tower on 118.3. Alright, that was American 2915, American 2915, monitor tower on 118.3. Who else called? Envoy 4175, Miami ground, see runway 27, taxi via Whiskey and Quebec. Thank you, who else called? Envoy 4108 Miami ground. It's going to be runway 27, wait for and follow company out of spot 12 off to your right. Thank you. Who's number 2 at spot 13? And listen one more time, call sign.
Clear left.
2580 Miami ground, see runway 27, follow company at your direct follow traffic at your 12 o'clock. Thank you, love call. 620 Miami ground, see runway 27, taxi via November, hold short of Whiskey.
Skyline looks very nice back there. All right, this should be uniform.
American 2131 Miami ground. It's going to be runway 27. You're going to follow the second aircraft there out of spot 13. Be 27. Thank you. Who else called? FedEx 5503 Heavy, runway 26 right, taxi via Kilo. You can monitor tower on 118.3. And let's see, Air Union 4276 Heavy, continue via Romeo, Yankee, and
runway
Sierra.
30, then continue taxi via Quebec uniform.
Cross runway
2347, you're going to join Quebec, just hold short of Whiskey now.
American 1613.
There was a car 6134, was it?
Clear left.
It was one more time, you're coming a little bit broken, sir.
I swear it's like he saw these airplanes here before he cleared his cross.
Different radio because it's coming in very broken. Envoy 4304 Miami ground, give way to American westbound on November, and then your push on November is approved.
Yeah, this should take us into our spot. Yeah, directly. All right, we'll go ahead and contact the ramp now. Hello, ramp, American 1613, approaching spot 19 to park Echo 10.
I didn't copy that, say again.
American 1614, correction, American 1613, approaching spot 19 to park at gate Echo 10. I got 18 on here.
Ground to flight deck, taxi to gate Echo 10.
Alright, approved to gate Echo 10, American 1613. Alright, let's get into the ramp. Go ahead and shut down number 2 actually as well. This has 18. There's 19 here on the chart. And I think 10 is in front of us or something. Alright, so we enter. It's going to be over in that corner. Looks like over here. Make that turn over there to that section. It's 14:10. We're still like 20 minutes early, but we'll take it. We're helping Right start out. I don't think we parked over here before. Maybe. I don't think we have though. Is the last gate in there? It is. Echo 8 and Echo 10 is at the end, it looks like. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, that's 8 right there. It's 10 on the end. We got the SkyTrain out here. Alright, we're in the blocks. Get it here. Clear that on the trim. Set that standby. Shut it down. Stop that one. Beacon light off, wing light off, belt signs off, bleeds on, we'll leave it on for now. Let's get you off, 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 off. My jet bridge is connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at the gate. Please make sure to collect all your personal belongings. On behalf of all of us
Ground power
at American Airlines, thank you for flying with us. Welcome to Miami. Welcome.
We'll turn off cabin fans. That should help for that. Alright, let's get these folks out of here. Again, welcome to Miami, guys. That completes this schedule. Not this schedule, I'm sorry, this flight for the schedule. Alright, I think we're all good here. I think looks good. Got that set to 2000. We'll check our times here. Time should all line up just fine. Alright, so again, we were out at 11:32, off the ground 11:47, on the ground at 14:01, in the blocks at 14:13. Block time 2 hours 41 minutes. Flight time 2:13. Close enough for government work. Clear that out, and that'll do it. This flight, let's get these down. For the next crew taking this out, we'll try to again, normally try to do this, keep it as cool as possible. I don't know, on our planes, they have like an entire aluminum like inserts that just completely cover the window itself. But that will do it. Alright, we made it here on time, early. Again, this should help pick the next flight off. Getting these these passengers with connections onto their next flights and such. It should make for at least a good start of the morning. Minus weather or anything like that that could add to any issues. But we did our part for today, for our first leg of the day. So, should work out just fine. Yeah, other than that, uneventful flight. They did end up flipping the runway to the 27s, even though we planned for runway 9. We ended up getting 27. But it all still worked itself out like it should, and made it here just fine. Other than that, I appreciate you guys flying along with me today on this flight. Like I said, I'm going to go get me something to eat and then get some sleep. Call it a morning. So, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Bill, appreciate you stopping in so early and glad your flight completed and the sim was running good for you. Cruz, appreciate you stopping in as well. Hopefully everything goes well with you getting the flight going for you today. Anybody else who stopped by, appreciate you. Like I said, that's pretty much it. Our next flight, like I said, is going to be the 787 out of Miami going to Philly. And we'll try to get that going hopefully tomorrow morning when I get off work. If not, it may be on the off day because I still, like I said, have to do a little checkout flight in that airplane before we do the actual flight, just to make sure I'm good on it. So, yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next flight out of here, hopefully. All right, later.
South.
American 1153, mind the ground. We're taxi for direction today, so it's going to take the long way. So runway 27, taxi in November, Whiskey, hold for the Papa.
Crossing off back to 52, RNAV cross. Outlook 4177, Miami Tower, runway 26 left, mile away.
There's 2703, Miami ground, you're going to give way to Westbound Company on November, then your push is approved, sail to the east, except runway 27.
Right now, they show you not cleared in.
Frontier 3377, Miami ground, taxi to the ramp via Quebec. American 1127, going to Quebec.
31. American 30 times 4 on Lima, short of Lima, to contact departure. 16 departure, close going flight 452, thank you, sir. American 3010, hold short of runway 26 left at Lima time.